Just tell me who it's going to be today. Hamza, Ali, Abu Dujana?
It's actually a woman.
Wait, a woman? I can beat a woman in a...
Nusayba.
Never mind. Why do I think I can't beat her? She's been in Uhud, Khandaq, Hunayn, Yamama, and Yarmouk. She's been in more battles than I've been in janazas. When the new Muslims of Medina decided that they would go and pledge allegiance to the Prophet ﷺ at Aqaba, usually the women stayed behind. It was enough for the men to go. Not for Ammara. She went and gave allegiance herself. During Uhud, when the Muslims were flanked and some of them began to flee, instead she ran directly for where the Prophet ﷺ was, despite being unarmed. When she found the Prophet ﷺ on the day of Uhud, it was just her family, her husband and her sons defending the Prophet ﷺ. Imagine being able to say your family were the last line of defense for the Prophet. Do you know how much she loved the Prophet ﷺ? When her own son was struck in the hand, she quickly went, patched him up, didn't ask if he was okay. She said, "Qum, get up and defend the Prophet ﷺ." At one point, the Prophet even said, "Oh Ummara, who can do what you do?" Imagine that being said about you while you're on the same battlefield as Ali. Remember how I said her son was struck in the battle? She wasn't letting that go. When the Prophet ﷺ pointed at someone and said, "Oh Ammara, here is the one that struck your son," she hunted that guy down in the middle of the battlefield by herself and struck him down. At this point, I'd prefer fighting a man.
Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas.
You're taking the piss.